guess what? It's another Huntress run. And we got Challenge of the Mountain going on here. And our build is actually kind of insane. So this time I'm not gonna be making the mistake of replacing my Healing Fruit. Like, it's honestly a fantastic item. Like, it's the only item that can save you. Like, it's the only equipment item that can, like, save you. And I think that's a huge deal in this game. Just being able not to die. So I've got like 2 fuel cells, so I have 3 charges of my healing. I also got 2 afterburners, so I'm basically Tracer now. Like, I can just blink around back and forth all the time, which is really fun, I think. I need to make sure I don't die to this wandering vagrant, though. That would be embarrassing. Because it's just one boss. Like, for this Trial of the Mountain we only got one boss, but boy, it's a blazing one, so lots of ignition damage, burning damage, fire damage, and of course, just like, it just does more damage. It just does more damage, so I definitely gotta be careful. Oof. Oof, it hurts. Maybe? Nah. I was thinking maybe about like popping my... Oh wow, that was scary. Popping my Healing Fruit there, but I didn't really need to. Foreign Fruit. It's actually called Foreign Fruit, but I keep calling it Healing Fruit. Much like the Primordial Cube is a Death Cube. Look, it just makes more sense. It just makes more sense. If anything, devs named them incorrectly. Okay. I need to scratch my face. Okay. Scratching your face, not the... Oh boy. There we go. Healing Fruit. Another Healing Fruit. You see what I'm talking about? Like, I was just able to go from almost dead to I'm still in this game. And like, there isn't a single equipment item in the game that can allow you to do that. Like, all of them are kind of like cool, right? You have that an item that gives you guaranteed crit, an item that lets you fly, an item that gives you like drones and stuff. Like, there are a lot of them. I mean, not as many as there would be after the game is done, but there are plenty of them. But none of them give you an ability to just not die, like prevent a guaranteed death from happening. And this is huge. Like, I really feel like that's just the way to go. So I'm probably never going to be replacing the Foreign Fruit for any of my characters ever. It's also a little bit awkward with how long it takes me to defeat this thing. It's really beefy, and I guess I just don't have too many items that do a lot of damage. Like, I do have plenty of syringes, which I like a lot. Like, that's kind of huge, I think, but I don't really have too many proc items for them just yet. I do have the missile launcher, which is amazing, and I do have a couple of stacks of it, 3. And I believe that's 900% damage from every single missile, which is really good. Like that missile launcher has really good stacking. This is the one that you need to kind of LOS, otherwise you die. And you can like see the move because the boss will do this giant sphere of energy just erupting from it. Sphere does nothing, but then it just explodes like that, and that thing just kills you outright. So you gotta be very careful. That's why I said that I need to be careful not to die to this thing, because that would be embarrassing. Because like, it's very easy to predict when he is going to be casting the thing, and especially as a Huntress who has the ability to just blink around, you should not be having like too many problems with the Vagrant. Aside from just taking hits, and since you have such a low health pool, it's gonna hurt you quite a lot. But because Huntress is like the squishiest character in the game, I think, at least from the ones I have unlocked so far. Damn, finally killed that thing. Oh, finally got my... This is nice. This is so lucky. So I didn't have any double jumps, and now I got 2 right away, and that will change things drastically. So the items that I would want right now, I probably want a little bit more movement speed. Definitely want a lot of stacks of tougher times. I actually like looked up like what they do, and it gives you like 16% chance to evade, and it just stacks. So like, it will do... I mean, the first item will give you like only 84% hit you, but then it would be minus 16% from the 84%, not from like 100, not from the initial one. So it's like it slows down. It has diminishing returns. In fact, quite fast. It slows down quite fast. Like, I'm not sure about the math. I don't remember how to count that, but I would assume that somewhere around 10 items is where you should just stop taking them, because it will be only like 1% extra chance to avoid the hit. And that's like not great. It's not fantastic. So definitely gotta slow down with that a little bit. But you really want to have a couple of those early on, because like the ability to just avoid damage is huge. It's huge. Like even 10% is huge. So like if you get a chance to pick up a little bear friend, do it. You both need a friend. So might as well pick him up. And I would really like to get some, like, actually I have ukulele. I actually have a bunch of items that I didn't think I had. That's cool. So I have like plenty of stuff then. Because I assumed that I only have my missiles and that's it, but I do have ukulele. I got lucky enough to get a stack of infusion. Oh, that's just Daz. Interesting. I never actually fell there, so that was an educational experience. So I would want very much to get sticky bombs right now, like amongst the white items, and probably a couple more bleeding daggers that would help. I think those are the ones that I would prefer to have the most. Oh, and by the way, we have 8 glasses. So we got plenty of crit. I think this one stacks just by 10%, like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and convert it to percentages. So having 10 glasses gives you 100% crit. So that's, I'm not sure about that, but I think that's how that works. But it doesn't work the same way for like survivability items, because obviously it'd be ridiculous. I will take another Will-O-Wisp. Like, you want to have a couple of these too, because with each one, I think it gives you more damage for explosions. It's not like a big increase, but it's still decent. But it also gives you a bit more range for explosions around people that you kill after you picked up the Will-O-Wisp. So that range is actually huge. It always plays a huge part. Like, even stacking ukulele is like, right? Like, ukulele doesn't actually have any damage scaling on it whatsoever. But what it does have is that with every stack you are able to chain lightning to not one more, but like 2 more enemies, I think, with every stack. And also it increases the range of the lightning, of the chain lightning. And that just means that instead of just hitting people who are next to each other, you're able to hit people who are literally across the screen. And that's like a huge deal, right? Like right here, I'm just hitting everything with my ukuleles, and I only have 2 stacks. So it would be even more ridiculous if I had more stacks, of course. But I think I would stop, like for ukuleles, I would definitely stop around 5 probably. I don't know if it's worth stacking after that. Like, there are better items to stack. Items that have actual damage scaling. I always confuse weird gray rocks with rusty lockboxes. I hate that. I am just not used to tracking that. Okay, got another tougher time. So I believe right now I have about 25% chance. Maybe 30? Probably 30% chance to just dodge an attack. Actually, no, not 30. What am I talking about? 20. 20%. I don't know where that 30 came from, because the first one gives you 13% chance, and then the second one will give you 13% out of the leftover percentages, so it should be 20. Well, with some other numbers. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's I don't know how that item is called, because I have yet to see it drop, but that one gives me multiple charges for my glaive. I don't think it gives me any cooldown reduction, like fuel cells and afterburners actually give you cooldown reduction on your abilities. but I don't think that magazine thingy gives you any cooldown reduction whatsoever. But having multiple charges of glaive saved up for like a burst damage attack is actually huge. That thing just like hit me for half of my health, by the way. That was spooky. Oh, there we go. We can pick it up right here. Cool. Backup magazine, that's how it's called. So now we got adds an extra charge of your secondary skill, so I have 2 glaives. I can have 2 glaives at once, which is nice, I guess. Like, it would have been fantastic if it actually reduced the cooldown on it, but it's fine that it doesn't. It still technically reduces the cooldown because... so if you only have 1 charge, right? The moment you have the ability back up, if you just cast it right away, I don't think it still goes on cooldown. But like, first of all, you're gonna miss the timing of when it comes off cooldown, because you are a human and you can't just press, like you can't react that fast. But then also, like, before it... What I'm trying to say is that because you're a human, having 2 charges on something instead of just 1 prevents you from wasting cooldowns on it, because otherwise you would not use it right away. But now you can, because you have 2 charges, so you can use it while the second charge is recovering, which technically means that you are not wasting any time on it. Like if you just want to be spamming the ability as much as possible, and that's kind of a good way to do that, of course. I think I'm done with this map though. I haven't really explored maps too much. Like, I feel like there are plenty of secrets all over the place now, ever since I encountered that gold island. I also can't believe that I found like a hidden area like in the first 10 hours of my playtime. That's crazy. That makes me feel good, honestly. Where the hell was this teleporter? I'm honestly confused right now. My biggest weakness, remembering the teleporters. Yeah, so like... Yeah, I don't know. Only 3. I would like only to have like 3 stacks of those backup magazines, and that's it. So like using 3D printers on them doesn't really make much sense, I don't think. But it does help you stay in the air a little bit longer, so it still plays in the whole Huntress never falls type of playstyle. This is so dumb. Oh, that's crazy. Like, it kind of confuses me, kind of blows my mind that they let you blink vertically, because that's like a huge deal. Like, that means so much in terms of like survivability and just everything, and just fun, and just pure fun. So I like that they let you do that. For sure. But it's still a bit confusing because it feels almost too powerful, right? Especially after you get certain items, it just feels broken. Ooh, this is a bit hectic. For some reason, other queens died super fast, and this one just doesn't want to. She just wants to live. What do we got here? A lunar coin and another Hoopoe feather. Hell yes. So I can jump around like crazy now. Even more so. I'm already Tracer, but now I'm Tracer who just jumps. Jumps non-stop in the air. This is insane. This is so cool, by the way. Like, I really like building a Huntress. Like, so far, my favorite class. I played multi a little bit, like the Robot Boy. And he feels like super strong, because he has a lot of health, but also like super fast attack speed, so it's very easy to proc all of the proccable items. But he really doesn't feel as ridiculously like fun and powerful as Huntress does. And that's like the only reason for that is because Huntress is just so mobile. She's just so damn fast. And she just blinks around like crazy. I just like this a lot. Also, right now with this build, this is like a motion sickness simulator right now. Like, it's kind of hectic. You just swing your camera back and forth like all the time and just do some crazy stuff. You know what I want to do? There is that. You see that? I want to explore that. I want to know whether or not that leads to anything important. Maybe that's another time that we die. Kind of like with that hidden island. Like if I was stronger when I went into that golden island, I would have probably been able to succeed there, but I actually didn't know what I would be dealing with. So like if I had more armor piercing rounds, for example, like that alone would have made a huge difference there. Or if I had my healing fruits, that also would have helped. But I didn't have any of those, and I feel like I just got screwed. I just got screwed by something that I didn't know that would happen. That's alright. I kind of like that learning experience. It's kind of fun for me. Well, it's not kind of fun, it's fun for me to do those things. To just like go in somewhere, get tracked, and then, oh, realize that, oh, I need to be doing this here, and that's how you defeat that. That which seems to be really strong is actually much simpler when you know how to fight it. Man, I love having movement speed. Because you really blink so much further than without it. Okay, I just want to get like a little bit of food from here. And then we're gonna go exploring islands. Wax quail, okay. I'll take it, I guess. Oh, that was just never mind. I get confused there a little bit. I don't remember seeing this shrine before. I definitely was here, right? That's not the best. Medkits are kind of good early on, but later on when you have lots and lots of health, like the value of regenerating 30 health after a hit kind of goes down quite a bit when you are hit for like hundreds and hundreds of health per like an average hit. Oh, that's a lot of these boys. I have a bunch of stun grenades, and somehow those stuns just don't proc on them, so I didn't get to interrupt anything that they were doing. Oh, nice. Tougher times. That's good. So I have already how many? How many? Three bears. That's a lot of bears. Oh, also there is a lunar shrine. Okay, let's do this. I mean, if there was ever a time to do this, it would be right now. So now I need to just regen my blinks, I think, so that we can make it all across. I seriously don't know what this leads to. I just looked here once, and then I saw that there are a bunch of containers here that lead somewhere. That was a nice little trap there. Like if I assumed that this was like not closed. So I would have definitely fell if I didn't have enough double jumps or blinks here. This was like a very nice trap. What? Oh, come on. Are we like not supposed to do that yet? Did I mess it up? I want to try this again. I don't know if it's because I messed up the jumping there or or if that's not yet content. Like that's maybe planned for content, but not just yet. Because that might be the case. Or maybe I just took too long to do this. Maybe you're supposed to rush this or something. Almost screwed up. Okay, I only have one blink. I definitely need more. Okay, let's try this. If this doesn't work this time, then what can I do? So I'm actually gonna look a little bit higher this time so that I have... Yeah, they just don't let you reach that. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Like, this was the perfect time to explore that, right? Because I've got my blinking build, got my jumps and stuff. I'm also warming up on bandoliers. Like, they didn't really seem to be too strong at first. I mean... That's a lie. Like, I recognized it as a very strong item right away, but I just don't like the mechanic of, hey, when you kill an enemy, something drops on the ground and you gotta pick it up. Like I'm just not a fan of that particular mechanic. So I never, like, I just didn't feel good about the Bandolier, but now the more I'm kind of playing with it, the pickup range is actually very lenient. Like, they don't actually require you to run straight into the item to pick it up. It will just be picked up from a little bit further away, like right there. But the fact that on the Huntress you can spam your rains of arrows, that makes that item quite strong. The only kind of requirement is to actually be able to kill enemies, so that you actually get the Bandolier dropping. Oh, this is the first time I think this thing spawned bosses for me. Unless those aren't bosses. It's a little bit dangerous right now. I feel like I might get kind of screwed over here. But I do have 1 billion blinks and the healing for when it's getting too dangerous. So I don't think I should be too worried about things. Maybe a little bit worried. I actually used one of my healing fruits. Or foreign fruits? I just can't help myself and not call it a healing fruit. Cool. Both of them died. It always feels good when your will-o-wisps kill enemies, because it's just explosions on top of explosions on top of explosions, and that's always fun. Look at them go. Look at how pretty that looked. Especially on like a snowy background, you know what I mean? It's so nice. Okay, let's go. This cave usually has some sweet loot in it. I'm overstaying my welcome in this level, though. I definitely gotta wrap this up. I've spent too much time like trying to jump across the world instead of clearing this. So like this cave usually has loot in it. Not this time, seems like it, but that's fine. Then you get access to this cliff. I definitely need damagey stuff right now. Damage, like, the best item, hands down, is Infusion. Much like in the first game, I think. Just getting 100 extra health after you kill a bunch of enemies is insane. And every single infusion gives you 100 extra health. It just stacks 100 upon 100 upon 100. So that's still like the best survivability item you can get in this game, in my opinion. Of course, paired up with other things, but you really need infusions to like enable all of the other items. Another fuel cell. Hilarious. So fuel cells don't just give you more charges for your equipment. They actually reduce the cooldown. So not only I will be able to heal myself 4 times, I think, but I will, like, it also recharges so damn fast that I should be able to just spam it at some point. There we go, 4 charges. It actually took it a while to charge up, so I still need to be conservative with how I want to be using my foreign fruits. But eventually, it's going to be super powerful. So I don't want to risk this, I'm just gonna get another bleed. That will make it so that the bleeds aren't 20%, but 30%. Oh, there we go, sticky bomb, that's huge. So now I have, I think, all of the proc damage items. At least all of the, like, white and green ones. And that is good. And that is good. Go explosions. So like the more proc items you have, the more ridiculous it becomes with the whole I just shoot one shot and then everything just kind of dies on its own. I don't even participate in fights. And I definitely feel like I'm reaching that point slowly. And I can't actually wait for that to happen. So this is technically a waste of time. It will give me a little bit of experience, but I have plenty of gold or money. So I don't even need to activate that combat shrine. A boss spawned. Well, that's awkward. I think I saw a chest here. Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Oh, oh no, that's a Bandolier. For some reason I thought it was a whip. But, I don't know. I'm not feeling the whip though. I don't know how it would have helped me in any way. Okay, that's cool though. I think I'm just going to activate the teleporter. Like, the Wisp, the Imp, I don't really care about it too much. I will just use it to proc a little bit more damage. Okay, now it's like 1 billion imps, so maybe I have made a mistake here. Also, I'm kind of dead. That's not a good sign. That's never a good sign. Why was that boy full health? That's what I don't understand. Oh boy, okay. I'm actually out of healing fruits. So I was being almighty and powerful. Like, hey, I've got so much survivability, look at me go. And now I'm out of my healing. Which was the only thing that I should have had right now. Oh boy, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Stay in the circle though, that's 4 imps. That's a nice little amount of imps right there. For all of your imp fun and recreation desires. You know what I really like about the Rain of Arrows is that it can be cast at unlimited range. And most of the attacks from the hunters are actually like super close range, except the Rain of Arrows, which you can cast literally across the whole map. Oh yeah, they grouped up. Big mistake, imps. Huge mistake. They should be dead now. Except they aren't. There's one more alive. Should be killed by AoE. There we go. Done it. Oh, that's another missile launcher. Hell yes. So now I have 4 multiplied by 300%. That's how much damage. Oh, no, not that. 1200% base damage will be dealt by a single missile. So like, it has ridiculous scaling. The only downside is that the proc rate is low. I think I said that. Maybe not. Also, I believe having multiple charges for items when you pick up Bandoliers, a Celestial portal. Wait, Celestial is different from blue, right? I probably should have checked it out, but oh well. But oh well. Not this time, I guess. So yeah, when you pick up Bandoliers, I think you actually get the maximum charges of items. So maybe having multiple backup magazines isn't like such a bad idea. If I can get like basically with Bandoliers, my glaives would almost replace my basic attacks if I have enough Bandoliers. That's kind of a crazy concept to like play around with, I think. Because that, I feel like that can be done. I feel like that's possible. Gain nothing. Oh, there are bosses and stuff. Well, now I do have my healing fruits, so I can get away with more things than I used to before. And I have already beat this before. So I'm feeling good about myself right now. I'm feeling good about my chances right now. My chances of succeeding at this. I'm rewarded with another fuel cell. Okay. I'll take this. I wanna see how far this goes. I wanna see how fast my healing fruits actually regenerate. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Oh my god. Okay. That was panic. That was a lot of panic. A lot of panic has just happened. Oh, that's armor piercing rounds. Give me. Definitely need those. Like, I always thought that armor piercing rounds are super good. But after my last try with Hidden Zone, armor piercing rounds are so much like looking even better now. Because like you really need those for that zone. Like if you can't kill things fast enough, you just get overwhelmed quite hard. Oh boy. I don't even know if this was the closest cover, but this is the first cover I could find like immediately. I hate that boss. I hate that boss so much. Okay, Imp is down. I believe there was loot here. Yes. Let's pick this up. Yeah, I think like Bandolier together with school, like more charges is just really good. It's a really good look at that. Drop to 100 health, back to full health almost right away. I'm still a bit slow, I think, with that. Like my reaction times are that of an aging man, not as of like a 12-year-old or something. So that's kind of unfortunate. But it's still good. So like this healing fruit won't save me as often as I would like, but it still would save me relatively consistently, so I'll take that. Damn, so much gold required for that. But I found the teleporter. Not that it matters, because I will forget where it is anyway. But hey, I found it. Oh my gosh, where did my health go? What even hit me? That's what I'm confused about right now. Because I was relatively healthy, and then I just dropped really damn fast. Okay, this boy is still here. A war banner, my first one, when I don't level anymore. Perfect time for that. I believe the laser is done. I actually don't know whether or not Blinks, like I keep saying that movement speed scales them, but it might be that level scales them, right? Like maybe your ability power scales them or something like that. Because that would also make sense. And I actually don't know what the answer to that is. I assume movement speed plays at least some role in that. It would be weird if it didn't. Or at least it makes sense that it does. That's better phrasing, probably. Well, I'm dead, by the way. Or at least I was dying. A Tesla coil? Okay. So in this game, it actually has decent reach. I actually don't know how it works exactly. Like, I mean, I know how it works. I don't know how it scales. I seriously, I learned every single item that I have unlocked. Like, I actually like know their scaling decently well, I wanna say. And I don't know how this Tesla coil works. I feel like I know everything except this. What do we get? More magma worms, huh? Well, I guess, yeah. Medkit, a hoof. That's nice. I like the hoof part. What is that? Another Hoopu feather. You know what I haven't gotten in a while? A leeching seed. Like, in the past 3 hours or so, I haven't gotten a single leeching seed. And not even 4 or 5 hours of playtime, not a single leeching seed. I don't know why. Also, I've been thinking about shields and crowbars, and whether or not crowbars are meant to break shields. Because if that's their role, then I will accept that crowbars are actually worthwhile items. Because, right, it would make sense because, like, people would be at low health, at full health, but you'll be just doing that 300% or, like, even more than that. Like, 1000% more damage to them because they are full health, but they have shields, so you are just trying to break shields real fast and then try to damage them. So if that's what the crowbars are meant to do, then yes, they are pretty cool. But if it doesn't work like that, then I don't see the point. Do I have 9 Lensmaker glasses. I feel like that's huge. I feel like almost every hit should be a crit. I mean, it should be 90% crit now, right? I might be wrong about that, but I guess we'll see. If ever white damage shows up, then I'm wrong about it scaling. Like, just the way I wanted to. It's hard to talk at this point. I am so like consumed by this game right now. Like I'm trying to be a good little video gamer and doing things the right way and stuff. Trying not to die and such. But it's a bit difficult to talk. I think I need to activate the teleporter zone. There is no more loot here. Magma worms are going to be annoying, but I feel like I will have easier time killing whatever the bosses spawn here, rather than chasing down those 3 magma worms across the whole map. Also, I have like 10 billion bandoliers. Oh, it spawned me another magma worm? How lovely. How lovely. Now I don't know which ones are part of the boss and which ones aren't. That's going to be a bit awkward for a little bit. But nothing we can't handle, of course. The AI might be overwhelmed at this point, maybe? And I wouldn't like blame the game for it whatsoever. Because there is a lot to process. Because like those Lemurians were just like standing still. I don't know, I don't think they were doing like anything there at all. Healing fruits, by the way. Yep, like healing fruit is honest, it should be your, like it's a must-have item. Like it's the only thing that can keep you alive. What is this? How did I miss this location? There is so much loot there. Okay. I will need to go back there, I guess. Oof, finally dead. I don't know why it took me so long to break that. Wow, that rain of arrows was very well placed, I wanna say. Oh my gosh. I might... Damn. I need to be very careful now. Everything almost kills me. I need infusions. I desperately need to get infusions looted. Because I'm almost at the point where I can't take a single hit from an ability. And only infusions can save me from that. Because there isn't like damage. I guess there is armor. Like you can get armor with rose bucklers, but that requires you to sprint. And I think that's like the only item that gives you survivability like that. Everything else is, and by everything else I mean tougher times, is chance based. So you can't just... Like it won't save you if you actually take the hit. And you can't expect to dodge literally every attack, because eventually something is going to hit you, no matter how hard you try. But this is crazy. And this is fun as hell, by the way. Like that's what that's like the biggest surprise for me, that having these 3-hour-long runs and whatnot is incredibly fun. Like, I'm not bored even for a second of this. Like, I have never been at the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna kill myself because I just feel bored right now. Like, the fact that I can just keep going and eventually get destroyed by something, it's really, really fun for me. Okay, I believe that's my boss that I'm looking for. It's just I think it's straight up guarding all of the loot boxes and stuff. I think this is like the best way to fight it too. Because everything else you just end up, like it just flies too high into the air. But if you stay with it in the air, then you can keep shooting arrows. And arrows will follow it even if... okay, he just went off the grid. Damn, that worm is doing something. I'm not sure I approve. Can you like... Can you figure out a different pattern for jumping, Mr. Worm, please? That'll make my life so much easier. Okay, there you go. Much better. Oh, come on. There we go. Did it. Now there is a bunch of loot here that I haven't seen before. Gotta pick this up. More armor piercing, that would have helped. Cool. And I need not to forget to pick up the item, which will be a buckler. Nice. So that's 20 armor, which I believe equals 20% damage mitigation when we are sprinting. And that's not a bad pickup. Not too bad of a pickup. Okay, I need stuff. I need stuff. I need one of some legendary items. That would be cool. Or more epics. Because I've got a bunch of whites and greens. But I don't have them epic items. And I would very much like to have those right now. Damn, so many procs though. I also don't have too much attack speed. I've been trying so hard to build the Huntress around attack speed. In fact, every single time I have a choice, attack speed and something else, I always try to choose attack speed. And I have yet to get like more than 5 stacks of attack speed, I feel like. That's kind of awkward. So I don't want to gamble there because I just... I feel like I don't want any more survivability, at least not white survivability. So I will just take a gasoline, which is... It's good, but I would definitely prefer different damage items over the potential of getting like a defensive item by gambling. I would still rather take something that's not perfect. Whereas in a Monster Tooth, for example, which is completely useless right now. Like, right now, those Monster Cheese heal me for what? I have 5 of them, so that's 50 health after a kill. Wait, it's actually 50 health after a kill. That's not too bad. But I do need to pick them up, and that's like a big problem. I need to actually run up and pick up that globe on the ground. Which is not perfect, I don't think. Okay, Beetle Queen, you might as well die already. You have outlived your welcome by quite a bit. Okay. Well, that's going to be hard to deal with, I think. I don't know if I should try to kill the Vagrant right now, or if I should let it go for a little bit and then maybe come back for it later. Because, well, I don't know if I can barely survive that. I don't know if I can properly kite its ultimate attack thingy, and I don't want to risk that. I also I feel like I have plenty of gold, so I won't be summoning those guys. There's a Beetle Queen just waiting for us. I believe Tesla is what launching this... the Tesla coil is what launching all of these chain reactions that we are hearing. Which is kind of cool, I think. Like, if that's what it's capable of, just like proc everything I have, that seems like a good pickup then. Oh boy. Them lasers hurt. Everything hurts so much. Where are my infusions when I need them so badly? Definitely been like a very rare item for me. Infusions, that is. Infusions and attack speed, I have never been able to stack those crazily. And I get it. Like, I feel like they are the strongest items in the game. They just work with everything. Like, more attack speed makes every single other item you have, every single other item you have on your character just 15% more powerful. Just with every stack. And that's crazy. Look at this. Look at how beautiful. This is so nice. Okay, so Vagrant is actually relatively low on health, so I feel like that means that I should go and kill it. And I can use this pillar for LOSing without too many problems. Okay, there goes first ultimate. Now let's try to unload on it with some extra attack speed. Oh, that felt good. Oh my god, that felt horrible, by the way. When it like hit me in the face was just a random globe. Like that was like its weakest attack and it almost killed me. Ouch. Yep, definitely in a danger zone at this point. I need to get items. As if I don't have any items. Like I have a bunch of stuff. Got my first crowbar. Maybe that's why I'm doing so well. Didn't get any crowbars, but I don't know, like I want to say that I will try to see whether or not it works against shields, but let's be honest, I will not be able to track it and all of this madness that's happening. It's like no way I can keep an eye out for just slightly bigger numbers on full health enemies. The music is amazing, by the way. Like, they did a really good job with the music track. It's unbelievably good. 7 bandoliers. I don't even know if I ever like want that. I don't even know that I want that in my life. I feel like... Can I like trade them? Can I like not have these bandoliers? Oh boy, I'm just gonna be blinking at random. I just like tried to blink like in set intervals to try and prevent all of the lasers from hitting me instead of just focusing on one. But that was like a big blink investment that I maybe should not have made. I can't even kill those things, those jellyfish that just suicides into you. Where was the altar? I need to leave this place. I've got nothing more to do here. And by the altar I mean teleporter. You would think that at some point I will actually start remembering where I saw teleporters. Not gonna happen. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. I have really bad memory. I have good memory for certain things. Like, I'm really good at remembering fun things. Like, how many percentages you get from an item that you pick up in a video game. But everything else is kind of a struggle. Oh, there it is. How did I forget? How could I forget? Maybe because I was too scared of this place. Subconsciously, I just wanted to leave it. So... Oh, okay. Well, with our mobility, it's not too bad. The problem is that as a huntress, those things They are flying. So my rain of arrows, my strongest move, is almost useless against them, but my blinks are OP. Like, because I can just blink at random and they will never land their fire on me. Because I'm like such a tiny hitbox somewhere like in the air, and it's just not gonna happen. It's simply not going to happen. So I killed the bosses. Now let's pick up some items. Old War Stealth Kit. Well, that's not ideal. And now I don't even want to kill anything else really, because I don't want to be dealing with the Vagrant ruining my life. I simply want to clear the teleporter and get out of this place. Like, that's all I want. Man, those healing fruits are really saving my life so often. It's insane. Oh my god, again? Now I don't have any healing fruits, so I will just run away. I will run away for a little bit and wait for my cooldowns. 47% charge on the teleporter. Not perfect, but not too bad either. At this point, like, that Vagrant is starting to become like a big problem. Together with stone golems. Because Vagrant really hits me hard, and then stone golems also hit me really hard. And together, that means a dead huntress. And also all of them are elites. So like you can see it by the flaming icon on top of their health bars. And also by the horns on top of their faces. Which is, I think, like a very cool addition. Like a really cool visual, I think. Wait, this was a safe place all along. I didn't even see this. I didn't even realize this. This is a huge... Oh no, it's not safe. It's not safe no more. They have invaded. Okay, please. Please, 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 please. Please work. Okay, got the teleporter. I think I activated it. Let's hope nothing kills me. I keep surviving with 90 health. I need infusions. And thanks to my infusion, I'm alive. Oh gosh. This is stressful. Go Tesla coil though. Wait, it procs so often. I only have one Tesla coil, but it just keeps shooting lasers. Or lightnings. Also, I think every single person here dropped a bandolier. Yes, a bandolier pack. The ones that gives me cooldown reduction. But I don't even like that item. Oh, it's this boy, of course. That laser also lasts way too long. Like the amount of time I need to actually stay almost static is insane. And that's the only way to prevent getting killed from it. Like, you actually need to LOS, otherwise you're gonna get destroyed. But at least the boss is down, so I don't have to worry about that. At least for a little bit. Okay, let's get some loot going. Go Tesla though. Oh, another one of these. And a Dune Strider. Well, luckily I'm so fast that they are never going to catch me. And a Beetle Queen. How about I hurt you just a little bit, Beetle Queen? Just a little bit though, not too much. Where are all the items? I hope that the items keep spawning forever though. I hope there is never a point in the game where it just stops giving you items because you have too much of something. Because that's like the most fun part about this, is getting more and more and more items. Okay, I need to finish this off though. I was kind of tempted to give up on these boys, but I feel like I gotta kill them. I feel like I gotta kill them all. Look at that stone titan though. So desperate to come in here and ruin my life. Oh, another beetle queen. Hello. Are you gonna die like friends there? Come on, guys. Cause that's a thing, dying like friends. Just, yeah. You know? Oh, there we go. Oh, my first leeching seed in ages. Well, that's good, I guess. Would be nice to have multiples of them, but I'll take it. Oh man, I'm getting just hells non-stop. Like, if you can see those 1-1-1-1-1 popping up, that's every time the leeching seed heals me. And I don't even know what hits enemies, so it's crazy. There is more attack speed though, 7 stacks of soldier syringe. This might have been the highest I've been able to stack it ever. In my whole 12 hours of playing this game, this is the highest I've been able to stack the soldier syringes. But man, it feels good. I'm really wasting time though with fighting all of these things. I should honestly not be doing this. I should just rush through the map. Especially now that I have 78,000 gold. I should just end this. Or like... just get all of the loot, right? And then peace out. Another leeching seed. It still says so that it gives me like 1 health. I wonder what that means, because it's supposed to give me 2 health. Like it stacks 1 + 1 + 1. So it still shows up as 1 1 1 1 1. But I don't know if it shows up 1 twice or if it actually, or if it only works maybe for very specific moves that you do. Okay, 100% crit, assuming, supposedly. And 3 stacks on my glaives. That's not a bad thing. Like, I'm liking this more and more. Like with the bandolier, and it's just good for bursting down stuff. Like that way I can run around and then press right click a bunch of times. A blazing clay dune strider. Look at those cute horns he has. He's like a cute boy. So this is where a crowbar would have been nice. And this is where it would have stopped working. So I'm happy that I only have 1. Okay. Whoa, what is this damage? I had to use 3 fruits there, or otherwise I would have been dead. Ouch. Oh my god. Of course he was just waiting for me around the corner. Okay, should I just kill this boy? So that I don't have to worry about occasional lasers ruining my life? Probably, right? Probably not a bad idea. Okay, there we go. Damn it. Something hit me. I don't appreciate that. Okay, the giant is almost dead, so... And off we go. Back to our Dune Strider adventures. Got 4 healing fruits, a decent amount. Also, I should stop taking damage, stop taking falling damage, because I keep surviving with like no health. So clearly I need every single bit of health that I can get to make this work. Oh, this is hectic at best. So this is definitely going to be the round when I will be another stone giant, where I will be done with okay, and another one where I will be done with like teleporter charging before I'm done with killing the bosses, because now there are like 5 of them or something. It's not even the boss, it's just multiples. Too many, a little bit too many, I wanna say. 72% on the teleporter, by the way. Oh man, I'm on. Oh, I can't even talk. That's all I gotta say about that. I can't even talk. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, friend. Are you serious? Almost died there. Had to use my fruit. I guess that's what they are for, but I would like to have not to have to do that. How safe is this place? Safe enough, I guess. Oh, that was that was a completely accidental dodge. Okay, them giants gotta die. Also, I think I'm done with the teleporter, right? So now enemies will stop spawning. So at least no more stone giants. Mobility is insane, by the way. What? Oh gosh. There was a beetle queen somewhere? Should I kill the stone? I feel like I should not be wasting my time killing him. I should just kill the main boss and then walk away. Okay, that's where the idea doesn't necessarily work. When that stone giant decides to laser murder you. And off he goes again. At least I more or less know how long it takes for him to like do that. Okay, that ball that the Dune Striders sent out burnt me for 2 healing fruits worth of health. Not feeling good about that whatsoever. Okay, coming back. We did it! Damn. A Hoppu Feather. 6 jumps, huh? I'll take it. Level 28, by the way. Feeling good. 110 seconds into the planet. 2 Dune Striders just waiting for me. Okay. Luckily, I've got glaives for days. So I was able to get some good initial damage. Oh, there's a third one. Don't forget about the third Dune Strider though. He also wants to play. I can't even buy anything because I haven't like killed much. In fact, like at all. Oh, that ball. Those balls. Those balls. Oh my god. Oh no. How am I alive? I should be so dead. I guess million blinks? Save me, blinks. You're my only hope. Come on, I had enough cash for that. Got rewarded with an item of sorts. So much like screen glare, bloom, whatever, however else you want to call that. Everything is just orange. I think that's the imp teleporting or something like that. Oh, I didn't pick up the crowbar. And there's a magma worm. Cause never forget about magma worms. Oh boy. Okay, I killed like a couple of things and now I'm rich. And now I can just afford anything on this map, I think. That's so crazy. Like I think you are definitely not supposed to be like killing much at this point. You are supposed to just run from map to map and like looting everything. But if in the beginning you're like, okay, you know, like I gotta be rushing, but I still kind of wanna just run around and explore and loot things. And right now, no, you just gotta go. There is no looting things. You just gotta go. Oh boy, I'm so greedy. I'm so greedy. I really want to know what there is, like what's in that. Like, can't talk. Sorry. What's in those containers? But I probably should have picked up the stun grenade. I think that will do it. Oh yes. Even more attack speed. Yes, please. Full random? Let's go full random. Another soldier syringe. I need it. I need it in my life, but it's so dangerous there. Ah, I got it. Oh my lord, what is going on here? What dropped, by the way? Gasoline, that's not bad. Like, if something dies, it will spread, like, burning to everyone around the target who died. And, like, it also scales damage infinitely and range. Oh, bustling fungus. That's, at this point in the game, that item is completely useless. Like, there is no way I'm going to be standing long enough for it to even activate. Not to mention that I need to stand even longer for it to start actually, like, proper healing you. But boy, am I glad about where I am right now. This is insane. What? Wait, I just used 50% of my health on that and I'm full health. Is it because of how much I'm healing from everything around me? Like, all of my damage procs heal me, so I instantly regained all of my health? Is that a crazy suggestion? Oh, yes. Oh, environmental log. Okay. I hope it was one of those super cool drones, but it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. haven't seen any rusty lockboxes in this run so far. There probably were some, but I haven't noticed them. Them glaives doing all the work here. Good. That's an imp? Is that an imp or a magma worm? That's a magma worm. And that's a Dune Strider just rolling up. Okay. I don't think I ever saw them spawn. It actually looks cool. There's loot. Oh boy. A stun grenade, I'll take that. And some fireworks. Sure. Fireworks are really strong. And the way they scale is that they fire more missiles per firework stack you have. And the way they work is that every time you interact with something on the map, you just launch them. And they seek out enemies across the whole map until they like hit them. And they do a lot of damage. Okay, everyone is like on the different side of the map. So this is like the safest time to activate this teleporter. Right? That's how that works, right? Another blazing Dune Strider. I mean, I never doubted your game. This time I have a lot more attack speed though. Let's see how well it does for us. Oh no, so with Bandolier you only actually regain one stack of your abilities, not multiples, which makes Bandolier not as strong as I started to think that it was. But it's still nice. Maybe it's a lot better for like other classes, but for the hunters, it's like not fantastically amazing, but it can be really strong if you can get multiple rains of arrows like right away. Like on this Dune Strider, for example, if I get some Bandoliers, I can just keep rain of arrowsing it, and that's like a big deal, more so than anything else. Okay, well, those things are dead now. Let's go back to my Dune Striders. I ran out of blinks! Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Oh no. Not with the giants shooting at me. Or golems. No. What even hit me? Oh no. The Dune Strider from somewhere. Damn, I was even spamming my healing. I survived the first hit, and then the second just sealed the deal. Damn, this was epic though. Oh, I definitely would have liked, like, a Behemoth would have been amazing here. I think it would have changed this whole thing. Like, I would have been able to just murder the Dune Strider already, probably, with how much attack speed I have. But this was still good. It does take a while though, like every single run is like 2 hours, up to 2 hours for me so far. So that's a bit exhausting, but it's fun exhausting, so I appreciate that.